Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to everyone, and welcome to the physics class. As per your new syllabus, you have two terms in this academic year. For first term, you have a chapters called Light and Colorful World. Today, in this session, I'm going to start with a new chapter called Light. Yes. So now, let me briefly explain what are the topics which we are going to learn in this chapter. One, reflection of light. So, in this reflection of light, we are going to learn about the mirrors and refraction of light. So, in this refraction of light, about lenses, we are going to learn. So, in between these two, we are going to learn one more topic which is called as refractive index. So, these are the things, these are the topics which comes under light. Okay, then without wasting our time, let us start to know about light. So, what is light? I say light is a life. Why? Because without light, we can't survive. Of course, if I want to survive, if we want to survive, we need a light. So, let us take some practical examples like how do we see things? Only because of light. Yes, exactly. So when the light rays which is incident on an object, any objects, then that objects will get reflects the lights back, and that light will incident to our eyes. Then only we can see an object. Otherwise, can we? No, not at all. You just observe when we are in the dark, can we able to see anything near to us, even if you are standing in front of me also? If there is a dark, I am not able to identify you, isn't it? Only because of dark. It means if there is no light at all, we can't see things. The process is quite simple. When the light rays which is incident on that object, then it will get reflects and it will incident to our eyes. Then only we can see an object. Then we can identify an object. Isn't it? Yes. Then what else? Light is a form of energy which enable us to see the things. That's what I said now. Okay. So then even though it's a form of energy which causes the sensation of sight in us. Yes, I can see a things. I can see a person. Okay. So that sensation only because of light. Either it is a sunlight or like sunlight is a natural, otherwise electricity. Even that light also, isn't it? Yes. Then light is an electromagnetic radiation. What is this electromagnetic radiations? There is a new word uh, which we are hearing now. Okay, so electromagnetic radiation, as we people know that the light which is emits from the sun, it is not only a visible light. Remember this, because most of us we know that the sun emits only the visible lights. Means we say that as a light. That's it. But the thing is, sun will emit so many different kinds of lights, means radiations. We call it as radiations. In that, visible light is one of it. Okay, so that's why we gave a name as a visible light, because we can bear that what intense, we can call it as an intense of that light rays. Okay, so there are so many radiations. You may heard that. So ultraviolet radiations. Okay, so gamma rays, alpha rays. These are the so many rays which is emits from the sun. Okay, so here light is an electromagnetic radiation. What exactly is this electromagnetic radiation? So the name itself says that electricity, magnetic. Okay, so these two things you can see here. Okay, electromagnetic radiation, it's one of an energy that transmitted so even by the speed of a light itself through oscillating both electric and as well as the magnetic field. You just remember, it helps in your higher classes. Okay, then now next, what is exactly the speed of a light? So the speed of light is nearly it is about 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Okay. Okay, the next point, light travels along a straight line. This property of light is called as a rectilinear propagations of light. Let me tell you some more information about this. As we people know that the light will travels in a straight line, but some people will say that the light will travels in a waveform. So according to the nature of light, it has two theories. One, it is a wave theory of light, and another one, it is a particle theory of light. Okay, so because of this, means if we are going with the wave theory and particle theory, it will go very deeply. So that's why I'm not going to tell all those things, and you are going to learn in a higher classes. And especially there are so many experiments have done from the past 100 years to identify this. Okay, so at the end they said like the light has a dual nature, even it travels in a straight line as well as in a wave format. Okay, so now especially for, we call it as a modern theory of light. Okay, and we gave a name as a quantum theory of light. So you're going to learn a quantum theory of light, and it combines both the wave and particle theory of lights. Okay, yes, and then the wavelength we are going to measure by using an Armstrong unit. You can see that a to the power of 0 right now. Yes, so that is called as Armstrong unit. Okay, so 1 Armstrong unit is equals to 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Remember, so now here you are supposed to remember the light speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Okay, so then afterwards, the objects, especially when we see things surrounding us, there are so many different types of objects are there. In that we have done, there are two categories. One, it is a luminous, and another one, it is a non-luminous objects. So then what is exactly the luminous object means? So luminous object means, so the objects which emits their own light, those substances or those objects we call it as luminous objects. For example, sun, bulb, candle. Okay, so there are so many examples that we can give. Okay, so for the luminous objects. Then what about the non-luminous objects? I hope you people know this. Yes, of course, the objects which does not emit their own light. It does not emit their own light, but it reflects the light. Such a type of objects we call it as a non-luminous objects. For example, moon. So moon is reflecting the sunlight. So don't ever think that the moon will emit its own light. The moon will never emit its own light. It doesn't have its own light actually. It only reflects the sunlight and mirror and the objects which we can see in surrounding us. Pen, book, anything, paper, page, table. So the things, all the objects which emits. So those are all objects, we can call it as a non-luminous objects. Okay. Now you can observe a beam of rays. A beam of rays. What is a beam of rays means? Actually, a beam of rays means it is nothing but a group of rays traveling together is called a beam of light rays. Okay. So first one, parallel beam. you can observe the rays, all the rays is parallel to each other. Such kind of a rays we call it as a parallel beam. Okay, the second one, the light which is emitting from that point, which is diverting means it is nothing but it is moving all over the directions, isn't it? So such type of beam of light called as a divergent beam. Next, the third one, it is observe the rays. So all the rays which is coming from somewhere and it is moving towards a point, it is converging, it's joining together. Such type of a beam of light called as a convergent beam of light. Okay, then these rays will fall onto an object or a substances. Right now, what we'll call that substances? Actually, we call that substances called as a medium. Exactly, yes. So any substances through which light can pass is called as a medium. Okay, so then everything, yes, of course. Now here in this medium also we have a different types of mediums. So which are those? So there are three types of mediums we have. One, it is transparent. Transparent means what? Which allows the light to pass through it. It allows the light. Okay, so that type of objects we call it, substances we call it as a transparent. You people know that. Next one, another important one, it is translucent. Translucent means it is nothing but which allows the light partially. It doesn't allow completely, it allows just partially. Such type of substances called as a translucent substances. Next, another one, you people know, I hope, opaque. Yes, so opaque, which does not allow the light to pass through them. So these are the very important three different types of mediums. Okay, yes. So now so for today's session, till here it's more than enough. In the next session, let us start with the reflections of light, and next topics let us start. Okay, so until then, stay tuned, stay safe, and keep on reading, working. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can contact me personally. Thank you for watching.